Hello, everyone. It's Noxxie. So I am presently about to be playing some Age of Empires. Um, it's been a while since I've streamed any of this kind of stuff, so we're gonna just roll with it and see how it goes. Brain, go away. Hello, hello, hello. So yeah, I don't know why my Sari bot said that I'm playing the Pokemon trading card game. I am not. I will not be. Right now I am just waiting to make sure. What? Huh? I need to see something. 1 second, because like for some reason it's telling me. Hmm. Okay, well I guess I'm fine. Anyway, Twitch just started its first ad break, so I'm going to chill here for just a second. I wanted to see something. I'm not 100% there yet. Where is my brain? Okay, good. Good. So you might hear in the background, my partner is in the room with me. He is watching.
Wrestling.
Yeah, he's watching wrestling. Admittedly, the championships are over. They've been over for a little bit. But he is behind on his wrestle watching because he has a job and whatnot. So life gets in the way. You know, I really wish that you would load this to YouTube too. That would make my life infinitely easier. There we go. Okay, so that's at least there. Yeah, so I do have my ad going right now on Twitch for about another minute. I am gonna hop into my live scene. Hello. Hello. Actually, oh, hold on. No. There's something I want to do first. We're going to go to my chatting scene. Again, hello. One hand clapping. So, I live in Michigan. And when one lives in Michigan, whether or not you're an ICP fan, you find Faygo.
Fago's delicious. I didn't even know it was related to ICP. I was like much older.
In part, certain flavors of Faygo. Chef's kiss, beautiful. Certain flavors of Faygo are otherwise interesting.
Someone was on drugs.
And I didn't happen to save the one from earlier. It was a bubble gum flavor. This is a super pop. And it was actually called a bubble pop.
This one was called Bubble Pop.
Yeah, and they're meant to be reminiscent. Let me turn that on silent. They're meant to be reminiscent of the of like the popsicles you used to get from, you know, like the ice cream truck as a kid, which I realize for those of you not from America, that's going to make absolutely fuck all sense. But that's what it is, because they made the bomb pop a few years ago. It's an absolutely beautiful taste. Just again, some of them are lovely. They are absolutely lovely, you know. Some of them are not, and I don't know if this one is going to be or not. So we're gonna try this one together. This is called Super Pop. I'm already kind of terrified of it. The only thing I can think is it's probably meant to be reminiscent of like those little superhero popsicles. Are usually about this big. They were on a stick, and they were almost always so derpy looking, like almost terrifying in nature. You know, it was one of those things where it was just like, what is this? Why are we making this? Why are we trying to scare children with this? But we still did it anyway. So yeah. Also, I am going to say that I went through far too much of my life. I'm going to show you all this in the camera. So, certain sodas have refunds, if you notice here. And it's all based on like how much it don't act like I'm not here, camera. How dare you? My camera's now acting like I'm not here. I'm kind of mad about that. There, thank you. Stop darkening me out. So, anyway, Oregon and Michigan are the only two that do 10-cent refunds. And Oregon is always listed first. So, for a very long time, I always read it as Hawaii, I think it's Maine, New York, Vermont, or Michigan.
You're joking, right?
No. My partner is now laughing at me.
That's funny.
He's now making fun of me. So we're going to try this together.
I find that kind of funny.
Because I have, for actual enjoyment, I have my ever trusty white boomer juice of a monster. Which on this one, by the way, very happily, Michigan is first, which it should be alphabetically. Look at that.
Do you feel vindicated?
Yes, I feel vindicated.
Vindication.
Pure vindication. I don't want it to explode on me. Oh. Oh. I'm not even going to try this yet. I want him to smell it.
Actually doesn't smell bad.
It's... I didn't get to try it first. What the hell?
I'm not going to tell you how it is.
I wanted the first sip. You're missing the point.
I'm sorry.
Men.
Wait till the aftertaste.
Oh, God. Oh. Who licked Licorice's asshole? Oh, my God.
Licorice and chocolate got put together.
Why?
You know those chocolate Necco wafers?
Mm-hmm.
That's what the aftertaste is like. It's like chocolate Necco wafers.
It is,
It's vile. Why?
It's a thought.
Who approved this idea?
It is a thought, my friends.
Well, they didn't think very hard about it, obviously.
And I can tell this is an older soda because it goes bad on September 9th this year.
Oh, yeah.
And soda's usually good for a solid year or more on the
Years,
shelf.
yeah.
So, oh yeah, copyright 2024.
That was rough.
I need to Google this. What is this flavor supposed to be?
It's ass. That's the flavor.
Nice. Oh god, ow. That was not good.
What do you mean? It was delicious. Why are you talking so badly about it?
Oh, fun. Reddit to the rescue. Super Pop is supposed to be Superman ice cream. So it is a fruity sherbet-like flavor and a hint of almond.
Why? Why?
I'm sorry, this is what's going to sound horrible. I have never eaten Superman ice cream in a way, in a way that makes it so I actually taste any of the flavors. You want to know what I did with Superman ice cream my whole life? I microwaved it and I stirred the crap out of it till it was that gray shit from Beauty and the Beast. And I can tell you, try the gray stuff. It's delicious. Works when you use Superman ice cream. It does not work when you make it into a soda. Oh, I'm offended. Okay. we're gonna go back to the live scene now and we're gonna get rid of the music. Bye music. I love you, Pretzel, but go away. Hey, Pretzel is very good. Pretzel is good. Pretzel is life. Here we go. So yeah, so we are going to be playing some Age of Empires. I'm going to do single player. We're going to go campaigns. And like, I am so tempted to start with the Ascent of Egypt just because it is sort of that penultimate tutorial campaign. And I really want to. Part of me knows I shouldn't because, you know, people ooh, that's bright. Let's turn that down a little bit. Better. I'm not yellowing myself out. But it's so simple, is what I'm going to say. The Ascent of Egypt is so simple, but at the same time, for those of you who probably did not grow up with this game, which is many, many, many people who are watching this, it kind of shows you how the game works and stuff. So I think that's what I'm going to roll with, is I think I'm going to roll with, by the way, hello, Waxy. I'm going to turn Discord on so you can be heard. There you go. Say hi again.
Hello.
There we go. Okay. But yeah, I think I'm going to do that where it, where it, why is my game audio not up? Good sir, where is my game audio? I swear to goodness.
Did you just...
Okay, good. It did. So actually, you know what? Scratch that. We are going to go tutorial campaign because I'm going to be boring and I'm going to stream for a while, so why not?
Egypt is a land blessed with plentiful
Oh, it
flora,
talks to you now?
making it an excellent place to settle your wandering tribe of hunters and gatherers. Even though your people have primitive technology and rely on stone tools, they are skilled hunters. Establish a small village on this Nile Delta island and grow your tribe to 7 people.
Okay, I'm really mad here because that thing just took out a ton of what I'm supposed to say. Fuckers. Okay, so...
Egypt is a
No,
land
stop
blessed with
talking.
plentiful
Stop
flora and
talking!
wildlife, making it an
Shit.
excellent place to settle your wandering tribe of hunters and gatherers. Even though your
I have
people
to sit through this
primitive
again.
technology and rely on stone tools, they are skilled hunters. Establish a small village on this Nile Delta island and grow your tribe to 7
Hold on,
people.
I gotta turn you down a little bit because whatever's in your background's getting picked up.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh no, you're good. It's just if it's anything that could get me problematic and shit. Anyway, so I'm gonna not go back to instructions, but yeah, the point of this is to grow our village to 7 people. Howdy, 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 Pin. But since I wasn't allowed to read anything, we're gonna go to the history lesson. Ascent of Egypt, motherfuckers. I'm not gonna read all this, it's a goddamn wall of text. We're gonna read some of it because I feel cheated.
I mean, you technically were cheated.
Since the dawn of our species, humans relied on hunting and foraging for survival. They lived and hunted in small groups, moving along migratory tracks of large animals. Meat was complemented with berries, roots, or other edible plants for a diverse diet. Egypt was one of the first regions to be inhabited by humans due to its mild climate and its proximity to eastern Africa, where the first human ancestors evolved. At the end of the last ice age, the Sahara Desert, Sahara, whatever, was very different from its modern state. It consisted mostly of savanna grasslands where many species of large animals grazed. I moved shit, making the Sahara, the desert, ideal for hunter-gatherers to thrive. Cave paintings and stone tool production sites have been found from this early period as cultures like Badarian and Nakada spread throughout Egypt. Stone circles similar to Stonehenge were built in a place called Nabta Playa. I am probably mispronouncing these horribly. Pin, please don't eat me. To the west of the Nile River near a great and now extinct lake. And I say this because Pin, for those of you who don't know Pin, apparently quite likes history, and this man is probably going to murder me by the end of this stream. He is very likely going to be like, why are you trying to pronounce it that way?
English is not our friend today.
No, English is hard. So I think we're gonna try standard. Because at this point, if I can barely speak, I'm not 100% sure I'm gonna be able to play this game, y'all. Like, let's... Oh my gosh, they're so cute. They've got pecs and abs. Look at that. Why do my characters have 8-packs? What?
Oh, what? Okay.
Okay. I feel like eventually I'm going to have to build a house. So I should probably... What is my limit? Okay, 3 out of 4. Alright, so we're gonna make 1. And then we'll be at 4. Make sure there's no damn alligators. Because, the crocodiles, they are real.
So are the hippos.
I don't think the hippos exist in this game.
They don't?
Oh! Hello, this is Nicholas, which I'm pretty sure is just Nick, possibly from my server. I am unsure. I could be wrong. If I'm an asshole, I'm sorry. My brain is barely working, y'all. Hold on. Let me...
How many Red Bulls did you have?
I don't drink Red Bull. Why the hell would you assume I drink Red Bull?
Okay, how many monsters?
I am not at all responding to that. Hi, Nick. I'm not responding to that. You don't need to know. There you go. That's how many monsters. Possibly.
You don't get to go past that. No.
Okay, so I think, let me put it this way. This unopened 16 ounce, if I were to open it and drink it,
Be your second one.
no, it would actually be my third.
No way it would be your fourth.
It would possibly be my fourth. Because I've had one big one and one small one, so it'd be like my third and a half.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
At 160 milligrams of caffeine apiece.
Oh my god, Martin.
Because adult. Oh no, you are totally fine, Nick. Actually, we decided we wanted a server that we could easily update, and the only way to really do that was to get off of the host we were on, so we have a different host now for the Minecraft server. We're actually pretty close to spawn. I also listened to my community, and my community is full of fantasy nerds and not sci-fi nerds, so we're going in a fantasy route. I am putting an homage to you up in spawn, because you did amazing work in that last spawn, and I feel so bad because like I have a copy of it. I did take a copy of the server, all 46 gosh darn gigabytes of it. But yes, we yeah, so we're doing things. Oh, I could make 3 more villagers. Let's do that. Oh, I can only do it one at a time. Oh, I forgot. I have to do it one at a time. No, I can do it more at a time. Ah, yes. Let's see if it actually works. Does it actually make a list? Are we going to do this more than once? Okay, good, it will. Woo!
There's a Noxxie.
What? I said Noxxie. What? Brain? Hello?
There's a Faye.
I said hi, Faye Faye. I said Faye built a castle. I was like, hi, Faye. Faye built a castle. I'm talking like I might have had too much caffeine today. I'm a little up. I'm pumped. I am ready. Let's go. I never took insulin. Oh. We're gonna take insulin now.
Oh my god.
For those watching, this is an insulin pen. It is Humalog.
The hunt is a success and your tribe grows. You and your people will raise many sons and daughters in this land.
I don't...
My brain stopped working as soon as I got in my car to drive home.
I mean, the last one was absolutely beautiful, Nick. I'm gonna say, excuse the clicking. But, like, the last one was absolutely... What am I, actually? Because... Hold on. No, I need to calculate whether or not... I have to add... So, since this doesn't show anything, this is my little Dexcom. This tells me how my sugar is. And I just about overdid myself by 5 units.
Oh, dear God. How did you do that?
I was calculating poorly.
Okay. this what happens when you're up? You just become no brain?
No, I was calculating because I had originally intended to eat 3 pieces of pizza, but I only ate 2 pieces of pizza, not because I didn't want to be a fat ass, because like I did kind of want to be a fat ass, but because for some reason, and as of yet unnamed, I'm gonna say unnamed, Midwest grocery stores pizza sauce is at best mid, is what I'm gonna say. At best, it's very meh.
Oh, okay.
Very meh. Probably be I just build
Okay,
it and
so
don't
you-
mod anything. No, if you want to participate in helping build, that's cool. Message pin.
Ted was
Um.
saying I'm not sleeping.
Oh, he was saying that to Faye. But yeah, message pin because like we have spawn that has stuff that needs to be added. We have the market that needs to be built. I have 2 places, one in the the nether and one in the end that needs to be built. That are all, yeah, there's still stuff that needs to be built. And honestly, my wizard's tower could totally be redone because as much as why did I try to take that off? I just put it on, damn it.
What are you doing?
This is now my Lantis.
Okay.
So Humalog, for real quick, because I know I've said this before, but you usually miss my streams. Humalog is fast acting. It's what you take right after you eat, or as soon after eating as you remember it. Lantis, stop laughing, Noxxie. Lantis is your long acting, so it is something that takes a while to like fully kick in and whatnot. It essentially helps keep my sugar down.
Okay.
Yay being pancreatically challenged.
God. Look, would you prefer having eczema on your head and just randomly peeling?
I actually have eczema on my head. It's in my hairline. It just doesn't. It's not anywhere near as bad as yours. It does not hurt. But yes, there are days where I can actually like peel my skin off, and it's not sexy. Lexi had asked if I would rather have really bad eczema on my head, and mine is very gentle.
Yeah, I mean, mine's not to the point where I crack and bleed, but there are sometimes if I'm not careful, I can make myself bleed.
For
Close.
generations, the rich hunting lands along the Nile have provided
My
for your
sisters
people.
wound on my finger
Now a
opened
series
up
of
at
droughts
least
She's
have
more
withered the
like
size of the
where,
herds and forced.
I remember when I was a teen and I first was meeting him, she would sit there and like slap her head, and I always asked her why she didn't just itch it, and she goes, "Cause I'll start bleeding."
Yeah.
Forage sites and collect
That's the
food
only other
for
way
your
to do
growing
it.
tribe.
And she said even
Once you have enough
sometimes it would
food,
just crack
settle
when
in this
trying to
rich
brush
area
it.
by constructing a granary, storage pit,
A
and
granary. Oh my god. That is the most British. Oh. Oh, we know y'all took over the world, but damn. Okay, so since I muted this slightly while everyone was talking, this is this next objective, because like I said, we are going to do the tutorial campaign for funsies. For generations, the rich hunting lands along the Nile have provided for your people. Now a series of droughts have withered the size of the herds and forced your kin to forage for new food sources. Oh, it very much was, Nick, but we absolutely adore you. Fortunately, the banks of the Nile teem with fruits and edible plants. Hunting bands have returned from the east with berries, dates, and leeks. Find these forage sites and collect food for your growing tribe. Once you have enough food, settle in this rich area by constructing a granary, storage pit, and dock. He said granary.
Making a shit bag?
He said granary. I'm so upset.
Yeah, that's
Um,
an awful way to enunciate it.
no, I'm making a town. Prehistoric humans were opportunistic and found food based on their environment. On grasslands, hunting was the major source of food, while coastal environments favored the gathering of shellfish and the eggs of seabirds. A river, valley, or delta such as that of the Nile was a very fruitful location due to its abundance and variety of plant and animal life available throughout the year. Some of the nomads who arrived in such rich river lands, I almost said that backwards, found that they could subsist permanently in the area and settled the first villages. The first of these settlers on the Nile were likely drawn to the river by the increasing spread of the Sahara Desert. Although North Africa is mostly desert today, the Sahara, gosh darn it, was once covered in grasses and low shrubs. The transition to an arid climate was not gradual, but occurred over two specific episodes. The first, between 6,700 and 5,500 years ago, was less intense, but later climate change, lasting from 4,000 to 3,600 years ago, was severe. Summer temperatures increased sharply, rainfall decreased, and the grasslands withered. This event devastated many ancient cultures and their way of life. Tribes were forced to migrate to the Nile, where the river's annual flood deposited fertile silt, allowing plants to grow on the Nile's banks. These migrants contributed to the emerging small communities along the river. Look, how is that specific? I like how he's mad. I like how he's mad here because both of those talk about like a solid 800 to 900 years. Oh, Ben, I love you.
It's a pretty long time.
It is kind of a long time. I'll give it. Like he gave like 2,000 wiggle room.
What do you mean?
God, I love it.
I love Ben so much. He light of my life.
Oh my god, yes. We must not disappoint them.
Oh no, I could never disappoint Ben. I would be horrified with myself if I ever did.
I can't. When Pen's disappointed in me, I must run away.
Do you run away when Ben is disappointed in you?
There will just be disappointed child.
Did you just say you would beat the disappointed child? What?
Why?
That is not something you can say on my stream.
That's.
I said I would be a disappointed child.
was
I
wild.
never said
Okay.
other things.
I was...
Oh my god.
There was confusion.
Oh my god. I'm saying
Oh,
that
there's a
it's
little
disappointed.
number. There's a little number. It tells me how many...
Yes. Oh my god. I may just be banned. I may just get.
What? I am a genius. I don't know what you're... I don't know.
No, I'm saying I may just have gotten, like, I didn't say it, but I'm just like, oh god.
Yeah, don't try to get yourself banned from my stream. Don't get me stream banned. Bean stream banned.
What?
Oh, that hurt.
Take a breath.
I wasn't trying to, but I'm just like, if
My whole brain just stopped. Oh, it's the cool egg-shaped one. I love the egg-shaped granary. Strode. By the way, about granary is 16th century word. I know it's a British word, but why would you ever say it granary?
Why would you ever say garage?
Hey. You be nice
An
about the
E at the end.
garage.
It's supposed to elongate the A. Garage. No, it's garage.
no.
You're still not saying E either way, so.
That's how it's pronounced.
Since she's been gone all day. Is it powerful for me to stay my wife since she's been gone all day?
You can go. Like, I'm not keeping her here, damn.
She wasn't keeping me. I was just volunteering.
I'll stand by my statement.
I love. Alright, I'm gonna go. Relax.
Have fun. Her days I do not understand. Make sure you put a Pizza Hut a few miles from the Great Pyramids. You know, I'm not there yet. I think I'm like ancient Egypt. I think this is like pre-pyramid even. This is pre-pyramids.
This is some super
Which,
ancient-
legitimately, we today think of Cleopatra as being like ancient Egypt. When Cleopatra was ruling Egypt, there were legitimately monuments, tombs, and even pyramids that were ancient to her.
So, like, the time period difference between from what she was looking at that was ancient to herself was actually greater than the time from her to us right now by about 500 to 1,000 years.
It's just absolutely insane. Ancient Pizza
So
Hut.
there's like so we're like hitting like double ancient.
Nick, how dare you? You and your ancient Pizza Hut, jeez.
You know, sometimes.
Rhombus. I know that's not what they're saying, it's what it sounds like. So we are in the Stone Age. Woo! We are victorious after like 5 minutes. Let's get to...
Though the desert sands have encroached on the grasslands, the banks of the Nile still provide for your people. Your tribe no longer wanders after the herds, but has begun to build a home here on the river.
This British man upsets me so much.
As your hunters venture out, they begin to encounter other cultures to the west, along the Mediterranean coast.
Indeed,
You have sent parties of explorers to search the borderlands to learn about these people whom you call Libyans. According to legends, there are sacred sites nearby. These can be recognized by the shape of a white horse etched into the ground. Find the 5 discoveries before the encroaching Libyans do.
So we're running after the Libyans now. Human populations around the world expanded following the end of the last ice age and gradually settled in the locations where food was plentiful. Once the better spots were taken, competition began over who would hold these locations. A good site might mean the difference between survival or death during a drought. Geographic features took on special meaning to those groups who settled permanently in an area. Waterfalls or interestingly shaped rock faces, for example, might have had special properties associated with them. Ownership of these features was a source of pride for the group. Loss of control to neighbors might have been a blow to the unity or strength. Prehistoric peoples had an affinity for the natural world that is not found in sedentary culture. Damn, I'm feeling real called out here. Sedentary cultures. Awareness of what was going on around them was critical to the survival of a family group or tribe. Prehistoric peoples knew the territory around them well and could orient themselves using geographic landmarks. Exploring and making new discoveries may have been pleasurable, but it was also a necessity. Okay, so this is... honest. We're just gonna roll with it, y'all. No, you cannot put an ancient Pizza Hut in spawn. Good God. Why? Why do you always want to put... like, why? Don't need an ancient Pizza Hut in spawn.
Okay, I'm gonna turn up the brightness on this.
Go ahead. Okay, sorry, I had an interesting text message I had to respond to that was like actually mildly important. We're getting mild ASMR in the background here. Are we just not gonna find a food source, you mother fudger? Oh, look! Oh, back up! Back up! Back up! No! Well, we found a food source.
It was me.
Oh, God. Pin? I swear to goodness. Not in the castle. There we go. Okay. We're good now. Okay, so we didn't die to a lion. I've done that before. I love the birds. Look at the friggin' definition on that. Sorry, I had to back up. Rogan? What I love here is it actually does rot. Like, food rots as you walk away. Because there's only, like, meat in particular rots.
It's awesome, but it's annoying all at the same time.
It is both. Okay, so build another. Trying to find somewhere I can build like a granary. Because I need consistent food sources, but I am not finding anything. Oh my gosh. Okay, come here, you. Let's do this together. Oh, awesome. So there is one granary. Okay, so we have somewhere to put a granary. We found berry bushes, which really don't have a ton, but... Oh, yeah, so stack up is a thing still. I really need to put the link up outside of... Can y'all not put a Burger King in my spawn castle? I swear to God. I will end both of you.
BK, that ain't your way.
He thinks he's a funny man.
Huh?
Nothing, dear. I
Yeah.
love you. Your hair looks beautiful.
You talked
Can
about
you
that
crack
shit.
open my cold one? I need it. I am not nearly as caffeinated as I need to be. Ow! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Death is imminent. Great, I'm going after a horseman with clubs. Bone clubs. Can we all just agree to beat the shit out of the horse dude?
It's cracked open for you.
Okay.
Please don't overdo yourself.
I won't. Oh, that sucks. I lost a guy. The downside is I don't have the ability to actually make my own what do you want to call it? I don't get to make a barracks in this one. I'm stuck with just villagers, so right now I really have to put like 4 or 5 guys on villagers. Because I need to have the villagers, like not villagers, on food production. King needs a place to rule from. You know, I am on stream, and in an effort to not look like I'm about to hurt both of you, I will let you go ham for now and just know that I'm going to delete it later. Love you both. My little flag, got my little flag. I'm gonna grab you to build another house. I hate the fact that I don't get to like actually have anything that would be useful here. Okay, then we're gonna hunt gazelles here. Okay, because I remember this one. This one actually takes a little bit of time. Like, you legit need a solid 12 to 15 villagers. Because they get an army and you don't. So that shit's fair. Used by villagers as a drop-off site for food from hunting and fishing, as well as wood, stone, and gold. It can also research technologies that improve the armor and attack strength of military units. It's a catch-all storage unit. Okay, come on. Build another. We're gonna grab one more. Can you just get to the... Thank you. Okay. So the map at least is kind of small. We're at least going to be able to navigate pretty quickly. honestly shocked I haven't run into like any alligators or anything. Crocodiles. Because that actually legit used to be a thing in the game, and I wonder if it still is. I haven't really played. So when I bought the... Oh, there they are. Look at that. There's that cute little skin. Put that up. Grab that. Look at that. More food. There we go. Food is good. God, we're already almost out of berries. No! I'm gonna run out of food. There we go. Why don't you also work on that so I can get the most out of it? Ow. Oh, there we go. I'll have you do that. We're gonna wait for them to come back and then we're gonna do this. I forgot that these guys like stop moving if they come across like what they're like meant to be doing. Like if one person makes it to the goal, that's the AI here, is it just they all stop? So oh, there's number 3. Oh, and another lion. Okay, you 3 can keep moving. Oop, hold on. I'm gonna have one of you at least keep moving. So there's 4. So we're just gonna wait a minute. I'm gonna have you build another house. There we go. And the reason why I'm doing this is because if the game has not changed how it was back when I was younger, it used to essentially have a feature wherein when you got done with this with this area, when you found that last one, there was a village at it, and there was actually like people you had to attack. So I am going to prepare myself and have as many villagers as possible, because there were times when I was younger that I actually got my little arse handed to me because I did not have enough people. And that sucks as a small child. You never want to be wrong. There we go. Hey, if I remember correctly, it's up this way. I think it's up this way. I don't think I actually have to go by that lion. And if I don't have to kill the lion, I don't want to kill the lion. Wow. So I never told you you might need a hug.
What's that?
I forget that they... Oh, there it is. Yep. Oh, wow. So Libyans are defeated. Get... Thank you. Make a flag already. Time to hear
Your band of
British.
explorers has discovered the sacred sites and pushed back the invaders from the west. You do not believe this is the last you will see of these Libyans, however.
I love how he's saying it. Libyans.
Exploration and
Like there's
contact
some
with
form
other
of
cultures
disdain.
have brought new ideas to Egypt. Your people are learning new skills, including technologies for fishing and more complex stone tools. Advance your culture to the tool age to gain access to these skills and new capabilities.
The increase in human population and the competition for good food sites accelerated the advance in technology that had been fostered by the challenging environments of the last ice age. Better and more varied tools increased the efficiency of hunters and gatherers, increasing the advantages of humans over other varieties of life. Anthropologists mark the technological advance of our human ancestors by dividing their progress into eras, defined by the artifacts that have survived over the years. Most of these artifacts are tools, and the oldest of these are made of stone. Later tools slowly started being made of various metals, such as copper and bronze. The most commonly used name for these eras are the Old Stone Age, Paleolithic, New Stone Age, Neolithic, Bronze Age, and Iron Age. In Age of Empires, you advance from the Stone Age to the Tool Age to the Bronze Age to the Iron Age. Each advance requires that some prerequisites be met. Entering a new age makes it possible to research new technologies and to build new buildings and units. The Tool Age represents innovation from the large, bulky choppers and hand axes first used as tools. The new stone tools were blades struck from a core stone. These small blades, called microliths, were fitted into handles as knives and onto shafts as arrows and spear points. These tools were much more efficient than their predecessors and made daily tasks much easier. I forgot what I was supposed to do. Oh, advance the Tool Age. Okay. I can try. I need 500 to advance this Tool Age and 2 Stone Age buildings. We're fishing. We're fishing. Alright, game settings. There we go, that makes life easier. Well, I could also just do this, but it's a little janky. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, I don't have enough to build a house. Oh, now I do. So we have our first building here. We'll have our second building when I build either a granary or a storage pit. Alright, there we go. Ow. Okay. So we can do this kind of evenly here. Fishing boat, trade boat. I'm really tempted to do a fishing boat because, like, they are so helpful. But I don't have enough for that, so we're just gonna wait. Oh, I'm gonna waste 2 more, yeah. I really shouldn't, but I'm going to. I don't think there's enemies in this one. I'm pretty sure there's not, so, like, I can kind of be a little slower paced on this one. Not that I want to be, just can be. I love that. Shh. This, by the way, this game is where you get that wololo meme from, where it's like the really pixelated priest. Yeah, this game, when I get to having a religion and can convert someone, all you're going to hear is wololo.
You're going to hear a lot of it too.
I would never.
It takes a lot to convert someone, it seems.
Fishing boats. Fishing boats. I love this, by the way. So, Stone Age, I can build a barracks. I'm not allowed to build a barracks. And I can have a clubman. That's what I have for the Stone Age right now. I have nothing else as far as, like... Just did that wrong. As far as, like, military. Here, I have my storage pit, my granary, and my town center. And then I have my house and my dock, and that's it.
Why do you continue to
Because I'm having fun. Let me have my fun. See, I like that you can see it up here, and it actually clicking on it takes you to it. That's kind of cool. It's a nice addition. What needs to be added to spawn, other than some food options? A couple things, actually. Give me just a second. Let me... First of all, I just realized I screwed up. I don't have my... There we go. Right now, Pin has a better idea of that. I don't know who bought the bird. Who bought the bird? I have no idea who just bought that bird. Okay, well, we're just gonna... Oh, hi, Pin. Why am I not shocked you bought the bird? Alright, fishing boat. Let's look for some... Whales! It's a whale.
Is it a whale of a time?
I swear to God. It was Kitty who bought bird. What? What? I don't know who bought the bird. Because I can't see it. It's actually not telling me. I'm kind of upset by this. Alright, let me see who the hell bought the bird. Open dashboard. Yeah, let me see who bought the bird, jerkface. Oh, okay. It was Lexi. Cause you bought wow. So we're gonna back out of that for a second. There we go. Alright, so I'm back to my game. Alright, so we are close to having what we need. We're doing the whales. Storage pit right here. There we go. Nah. Arigato, Lexi-san. By the way, just so everyone knows, Lexi and I are together learning Japanese. That was not at all any form of me being a weeaboo and or racist. I am legitimately learning the language. It's my response to you. And before anyone wants to be rude about it. I shouldn't have to preface it with that either. But well, suffix it with that. But I'm gonna, because people assume the absolute worst out of people. And no, I am actually legitimately learning Japanese. I've also been, because of my small child, I have begun to start learning Russian because he has decided he absolutely loves the idea of Russian. This is a 4-year-old with access to Duolingo, by the way.
4-year-old who doesn't speak his native tongue.
And doesn't speak English yet. He is nonverbal as of right now. But on the upside, he has like 450 some odd sight words that he can use. So hey, look at that. We're reading. We're reading. Oh, I didn't bring it in here. I was going to show you, Lexi. Oh, I can do it. We're going to advance. We're going to advance in like 3 minutes because that's how long it takes, apparently. And then I will be victorious. Vindication. Yes. By the way, Nick, if you want to rebuild my wizard's tower, you can. You can kind of get the gist of what I was going for, which is like a floating tower of obsidian and crying obsidian and whatnot with fire on top. However, when I built it out of netherite and then encased it in obsidian, and it just looks... What is that term for a really thick but small penis that I forget?
A chode?
It looks like a chode. There we go.
I'm over here
Like, what is that term? That I forget.
wondering what term you could possibly mean. referring to the size of people's schlongs.
You're not. I'm referring to it. I'm questioning it about. I'm questioning.
You sure are.
I like caffeine. I like
It's
caffeine. Technically, that is a parody. I am parodying right now, which is free use. And actually allowed, just so you know. How do you think Weird Al gets away with it?
I figured he talked to those artists before he parodied.
Oh, he
their
did, but you
song.
are still allowed to parody. It would be different if I was actually singing the words to that, which on the upside, no one in my chat right now knows what I was singing. They're not uncultured. They just might not like British stuff.
Your people have mastered the
I don't know
techniques
why
of
I
making
just did
improved
that.
stone tools and have entered a new age of development, which will be called the Neolithic period. With these new technologies, your people thrive and gain an advantage on the other groups around them.
Wearing too many damn clothes. Water or caffeine there, bud? What am I hydrating myself with? Let's do this.
New technologies have allowed your tribe to grow, but have also brought conflict. The spread of the Sahara's sands has forced neighboring tribes to migrate into your lands to seize control of your foraging sites and defensive positions. Raiding parties from Upper Egypt have come down the river. Intercept and destroy these invaders before they infiltrate your villages and steal your food supplies.
Dealer's choice. Okay, you know what? He's dealer's choicing me. Am I drinking water or caffeine, babe?
Water.
Water. Out of my one of many tumbler cups.
Oh, that ain't the truth.
You be nice about my tumbler cup obsession.
You have a lot of cups. It is what it is.
I love my cups, though. Archaeological evidence suggests that warfare has been part of human life for much longer than we would like to admit. Previous theories assumed that the early nomads were more peaceful than their sedentary counterparts in later years, but mass burial sites found across the world have made scientists review that theory. A mass burial in Jebel Sahaba, south of Egypt, for example, contains the remains of 61 adults and children. Some of the skeletons show evidence of hard blows or arrow points embedded in the bones. This site has been dated to about 13,000 years ago. The implication of evidence such as this is that prehistoric life was a bitch. Was a struggle against other humans, not just nature or the elements. People who possessed good hunting and foraging lands had to defend them with force or risk annihilation.
So basically, might is right. The universal law.
Yes, very universal law.
All animals besides ourselves.
Yeah, we're gonna do it this way. Oh, God! I'm not gonna be able to take this one serious at all. Oh, no. So, babe, I would like you to understand
Okay.
what I'm hearing and why I'm chuckling so hard. In Age of Empires, when you go to move someone or you click on the screen, they say something, and usually it's meant to be just like a single word in whatever that language is, or like a close approximation.
Yeah.
This is what I'm hearing every time I go to move these guys. Erectus said exactly like that.
I remember you played this before. 'Cause I remember
Oh,
the first
sorry,
time I heard
Erectus and
excuse me,
Shomus. That's what I'm getting.
excuse me.
I can't. I fucking can't. Oh.
I'm in Erectus.
I
Erectus.
am having so much trouble with that. Like, Erectus. I promise I'm not a child.
She's a
I'm
child.
kind of a child.
She's an adult in the body, but a child in the soul at times.
That's a nice way of telling me that, I never grew up, right?
Damn. That's not what I was saying.
Can your AIs get out from the trees, please? Okay, no offense. Dickus Maximus, oh my god. So the second thing they're saying just sounds like evil target, and I'm really confused because I know that's not what they're actually saying. Also, I have to click this much because their AI is horrible. Whoa,
Let
Nan.
her fool you. She's just used to playing League.
You got a problem with League?
No, I just didn't let her fool you.
Get around the tree, thank you. Oi. I can't. I'm back to where I started. Shit. Save some air for the rest of us.
No.
My god. There is a 3-minute ad break starting for those of you on Twitch. I do apologize. For those of you on YouTube, look at that. You get to continue listening to Erectus.
I bet it's their. I bet it's their joy to listen to Erect.
That sounds like it'd be a great band. But like it would have to be like the most soft core band, just like the most soft boy bullshit. Is Erectus a band? Pin, I want to know how you're hearing me because I know you're not subscribed to me right now. Would you like to explain to me how that's working?
King Wasabi.
Where's something I can throw at you?
It's a phrase I've heard.
Twitch is bugged for me. Well, no, I know I need wood to make homes, but right now I don't actually have a villager, Lexi. I only have an army. No, no, you stupid mofo.
Well, thanks for that.
No,
Everything
no,
else
come on,
happened.
come on, come on. Oh, seriously? Yeah, can we not? I would like to not lose like 6 of you to an archer. Oh, there's more.
As I would say, another one.
At least they're not like they're not doing the smart thing, which would be focusing on already injured units. Okay, so I've got a solid portion of them dead. I don't know how many of them there are, but I've killed some of them. I will never not laugh at Erectus. Because it said, I want to know what voice actor was able to sit there and with such conviction and no laughing be able to just be like, Erectus, repeated. Like, because there's 6 or 7 different ways it's said. So it's not the exact same every time, which tells me this man had to do it a few times. There were multiple different setups for Erectus. So I'm like, how how do you do that? And then I think about some of the weird shit I've recorded in my life and I go, that might be how.
As I maybe don't question things.
Like, yeah, I think about some of the stuff I've recorded and I'm like, you know. Professionalism, it's a hell of a drug.
What's that?
I don't know.
Professionalism.
Oh, so I had a question that I was supposed to pose to you, dear. They wanted to know, in your line of work, what do you think the hardest animal to shave is? They're a hunter, and they wanted to know your opinion.
I mean, it depends on what, like.
Where is this last motherfucker?
Are we talking about, like, literally, like, it's physically the heaviest and most annoying in that?
No, like, in your opinion, the hardest
or,
that
like,
you...
it's, like, the hardest to get, like, done well.
I think they just mean the hardest. Like, all they said was the hardest.
Because there's two different manners to that question. That's why I'm asking. I'm like, if we're talking about just pure size and, like, weight and moving that shit around, bison. Those fuckers are heavy. But if we're talking about, like, irritation, bear. Their insides, or even when you get a bunch of fat blown off on them, because we have a different section that, like, takes a good chunk of the fat that's on the inside of their hides off. You can't get a hold of it, man. And when you're trying to shave something that you can't get a hold of, you can't shave it right.
I'm not laughing at you, babe. So Nick's response to the answer to that shaving question is him. To explain, Nick, what my partner does, he works with a company that does taxidermy, and he shaves pelts. And by that I mean he takes the inside of the pelt, so like underneath the skin, and shaves all the fat layers off so that it's just skin and fur, so hide, for tanning and other purposes. So no, I don't think he shaves you. Hannibal Lecter, he is not.
Here, I know that creepy.
Pin, don't ever say that in public. I would skin Nick. Wow. You don't even know if Nick has good skin for skinning. He could be like pockmarked and have like no softness to him.
Damn, babe, it's wild.
That is wild thoughts.
I was like, can we not get ourselves put on a list? Like, I beg of you.
Trust me, good tanning does wonders.
Excuse me?
I don't know. I wouldn't skin you, babe, but I would most definitely shave you. Your body hair is... There he is. Your body hair is really soft.
And so why shave me at that point?
Because then I could collect it and make yarn out of it. That took longer than it should have. I'm just going to say that.
Your
For you to
people
say that
have
statement?
repelled the raiders and are safe for now. Your successes
You should have never said
and the
that
threat
statement,
of
to be
powerful
honest
neighbors
with
have
you.
encouraged smaller nearby
what the
tribes
fuck?
to join you for safety. They offer food and their wealth in exchange for your protection. You have begun to lay the first foundations for a new concept called kingship.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have to say this. So I was reading that while he was talking.
Oh.
And what I read versus what he said. Now, what I read, they offer food and their wealth in exchange for your protein. The word was protection. I don't know how I got protein out of that.
The future of Egypt is about to change. The great pharaoh Narmer seeks to unite the upper and lower kingdoms into a unified Egypt. Using the wealth brought from farming along the Nile's banks, he will finally be able to defeat his rivals. Take control of the villages along the river and build a surplus of 800 food to feed your people and Narmer's warriors. In addition, take control of the ancient stone circle of Nabta Playa, found in the desert to the west. Controlling this ancient ruin will demonstrate Narmer's power to his opponents. Be wary of nearby peoples, however. You need not destroy them, but know that they will attempt to undermine Narmer's goal of uniting Egypt.
So I'm going to say this. I said that so wrong earlier. When I said Noptoplaya. I apologize. By the way, it is believed to be Narmer, believed to be the same person as Menes, or Menes, is thought to have ruled between 3150 BC during the early dynastic period, and is credited with unifying Upper and Lower Egypt. The early dynastic period reigned or was in Egypt from 3150 to 2613. There we go. I got that for you. Every year, heavy monsoon rains in the mountains of Ethiopia would cause the Nile to flood its banks downstream in Egypt. This period of flooding from June to September was called Akhet. While waiting for the waters to recede and reveal the fertile mud and fresh silt left behind, Egyptian farmers spent their time mending and making tools and looking after their animals. As Egypt became a kingdom, the farmers would use some of this time to work for their king, called the pharaoh, to build tombs and temples. I'm going to do this so it doesn't make as much noise. When the waters receded, the Egyptians would plow the soil during a season called Peret from October to February. Egyptians plowed by hand or used animal-pulled plows. Seeds were sown, and goats and other animals walked over the fields to push the seeds into the ground and provide additional fertilizer. They had them shit on the fields. Wow. Fertilizer. The Egyptians grew a variety of crops, including wheat, barley, flax, onions, leeks, garlic, beans, lettuce, lentils, cabbages, radishes, turnips, grapes, figs, plums, and melons. Air.
Damn, that was a big pop.
Harvest time was a period called Shemu from March to May.
Shamu. We got
Fields
shamu.
of grain were cut with sickles, tied into bundles, and carried away to granaries. Skilled artisans in the town turned the wheat into bread and barley into beer, and the flax into linen cloth. Papyrus reeds were gathered to make sandals, boats, baskets, mats, and paper. Thank God it was a shorter list. Agriculture allowed professions to develop and fostered new cultural tools and artifacts. Although the first signs of agriculture date from 8000 BCE, the first farming communities did not appear in Egypt until the period from circa 6000 BC to 3150 BC, which happens to be when supposedly Narmer lived. These early settlements introduced new technologies such as irrigation in the form of canals and basins. This allowed the Egyptians to regulate the floods and maximize food production. The Egyptian cultural system allowed the region to support between 2 to 12 million people. Even as late as the Roman era, Egypt was still considered the granary of the ancient world. The population boom brought about by the agriculture caused villages to coalesce into small kingdoms along the Nile. These kingdoms invaded and annexed others until only two kingdoms remained, those of Upper and Lower Egypt in the south and the north. Respectively, this terminology derives from the flow of the Nile River from the highlands of eastern Africa to the south to the Nile Delta in the north. The king of Upper Egypt wore a tall white crown called the Hedjet, while the king of Lower Egypt wore a red crown called the Deshret. Around 3100 BC, a king named Narmer, also identified as Menes, haha, look at that, unified the two kingdoms. A siltstone tablet called the Palette of Narmer depicts the king wearing the crown of Upper Egypt on one side and the crown of Lower Egypt on the other. Later, a pharaoh named Jet would be depicted wearing both crowns together at once. The double crown, known as the Shent, which symbolized the unity of Egypt. I apologize for how badly I am messing up those words. Okay, so I'm starting with an army. We're going to wait a little bit. We're going to wait. We're good. This one might actually take a little bit of playing, and I am playing it on standard, so hopefully that doesn't mess me up too much. Actually, let's go down here. I feel like I might need more people making food than I do.
I said, ka-chow!
I'm trying to think what's more important here. I already have a granary. Probably need a storage pit eventually. Oh, I remember. Okay. I have a good idea of what I need to build. But I don't have enough for it. I need 30 more. So we're gonna get 30 more. So, this is gonna be a slower paced round. We're gonna have a little more fun with it. I am so dark in this camera. Oh, there we go. Actually, hold on. I think I might have better luck if I just do this. Oh no, that does not help at all one bit.
Oh.
Well, it's because you brightened that one up and my background light changed.
I can turn this one back
No,
on.
you're good.
Sorry.
I'm good. No, no. Ooh.
Oh, that turned it right off.
Now it's like a spotlight.
There you go. Is that better?
Yeah, except I'm still going to change this light again.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
There we go.
make that worse for you.
No, we're good, we're good, we're good. We good, we good, we good. Alright, tick, 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 tick. Okay. I need to build one more of these guys over here. Because it said there were other people, so I'm going to assume there actually is an enemy. And if I remember from my playing this as a younger child, which admittedly was a long time ago.
Don't always trust your memories on that kind of stuff.
No, I know this one. God, this one used to annoy the piss out of me. Ugh. We're gonna be here a minute. That's alright. I actually really don't mind. So we can upgrade to the battle axe later. Ooh, a watchtower's nice. Research domestication. How much is a farm? 60. I have enough for a farm. What I have to remember is farms block people's pathways.
That's some goody, but I can't do it.
We're actually we're gonna not put that there. We're gonna put it over here. Well, in this particular game, they didn't make the farms walk overable, and maybe they did when they updated it. I don't know, but they used to be like straightforward. You could not get through them at all. You were stuck. Oh, I could research stuff to make things faster. I could make a watchtower, but I don't have enough stone. Okay, can you? Oh, you can walk over him now. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about this for half a second. That farm is not at all what they used to look like.
Quality of life improvement, I think, is what she's about to go on about. And that's not a bad thing.
Okay, so let me. Let me pull up a picture so you guys can see like what it used to look like. So, like, the way they used to look was first of all, they were absolutely insane. So this is a bit of a, so they look like that, but you couldn't walk through them. You had to walk around them, and they were just a little bit of an ass because of that. It was actually, honestly, it was really kind of debilitating to what you were trying to do, because you always had to be like kind of watchful of, you know, kind of like making sure that you had enough. We're gonna toggle the automatic reseeding here. Research small wall. All right, we're gonna move you down here. Oh, if I canceled that, I'd be so much closer. No, it's fine. We're good. So we're gonna go here. See, that's where they walk through. Look at that. Jerk balls. What? Duck. Okay.
Just cute. That's it.
Well, having ships actually makes life easier, even though they do build a dock eventually. We're also gonna build another farm. I want you to do this because we need it. I don't have the ability to build another farm, so you're just gonna have to cut wood for now until I can. The biggest downside is like having to collect everything is you end up like having to wait and having to wait and having to wait. It's a very much a hurry up and wait kind of game sometimes. You know, because you're just into it, you want to go, you want to go, you want to go, and you can't because you're stuck. There we go. And the moment I can, I'm going to build a scout ship. I cannot right now. I only want one dock. This is not a game where I often build like 6 or 7 docks like in Age of Empires 2 or even Age of Mythology. I really only stick with one. And I promise there's a reasoning behind it. Okay, there's that. I got farmers. Got one dude just walking around. Doing Lord knows what. Okay, I'm gonna have to forego the food stockpile. That food stockpile is gonna take a minute to get to. Point blank. I wish it wouldn't, but it's gonna. Okay, I can't level up past the tool age. We are in the tool age. We will stay in the tool age. I actually want you to do this. I'm trying to see if... Ow, God. I'm trying to see if I can't find any stone. Because I need it for some upgrades. But I'm not finding it. Oh, that's a good thing to know. Okay, so that doesn't help. I need so much wood, it's not even funny. It just hurts. Water? Water? What water? Water? Oh, water. Or Oldest posited that to me.
Did he really?
He asked me if water was wet.
Of course he did.
Need to build more houses. There we go. I might just have to deal and not get stone because I'm not finding it. Oh, that sucks. Okay, we're just gonna live with it. We're gonna live with it. We're fine. We are gonna upgrade them though, because that battle axe is gonna be heckin' important. Okay. Archery range 150. Stable 150. Okay, so here's interesting. Used to train cavalry units that engage in hand-to-hand combat. Or used to train various foot and mounted archers required to build siege workshops. I don't really necessarily need... I have one... Oh, you. I'm gonna build two scout ships. And the only reason I'm building 2 is because they always build like 3. Oh, I forgot I have a sticker. I was like, what in the world is that? Okay, so we are upgraded. Look at that. We have those guys now. I really have to think about what I want. First of all, I want a storage pit for easier. I'll do that. So I want to keep it away from the shallows enough that it can't be attacked by someone standing in the shallows, because that is actually like a thing. Cute little scout ships. All right. Hey, Pin. You're the historian. In the course of history, were horsemen or archers more important?
I could do this one too.
I like engaging with my audience, good sir.
I'm just saying, I could tell you this one. I'm just curious what they say.
I know I'm gonna, no, like quite literally in this instance, do you think, because like I'm gonna read it out again. The stable is used to train cavalry units that engage in hand-to-hand combat. Or my archery range used to train various foot and mounted archers. I am actually going to be legitimately interested to see what he says. Archers. Okay, so we
I
are
concur. I
going
agree.
to build an archery range.
He's not wrong. You know it's important when it's the first thing that humans decided to invent when it came to weaponry, really. Our first thought was, how can I get this shit over there?
How can I
Quickly
kill
and
this
as
person
deadly as
from
possible.
here?
Yeah. I don't want to have to go hand to hand with that guy. He's big as shit. Dome him in the head with something sharp, and it don't matter how big they are.
Okay, so we're building a slight army. Mounted ones are best, oh, of course, but I don't think I get mounted archers in this. I think I pretty much get stuck with what I get. Okay, I'm going to make 2 of these guys into farmers in a minute, but I just don't happen to have enough woodcutters right now. Oh, no. There we go. Yay. Yay. I need an epic amount of woodcutters right now. Oh, you guys are done. Let's continue. Because I'm going to need it in a minute. I'm running out of... Okay, so there we go. I don't know. I love this game because it does bring me back so many nostalgic memories for me because, like, so my first video game legitimately was the NES, and it was Duck Hunt, and it was Super Mario.
Oh my god.
Those were my first legitimate, and I mean NES, blow the cartridge, stick it in NES games.
Well, the cartridge if it don't work, because it should work after that.
And my aunt had a PlayStation 1 when it first came out, and she had Civilization for it. She also had Roller Coaster Tycoon. So, like, those are also games that I grew up playing, that I grew up just knowing inside and out. And once we got our first computer, which I can't even remember the name of, but I know that for the most part we owned Dells, so I'm going to assume it was a Dell. Excuse him stretching in the background. But when we got our first computer, my mom originally played a lot of solitaire and stuff, but then she found she really liked strategy games. And after a coworker told her about a particular game, she was like, okay, fine, I'll look into it. I'll try it out. And it ended up being Age of Empires. And I remember playing this game as just a really young child. Like, my mom wasn't even sure I was going to be able to read the instructions of the game. It was so formative to me as a gamer. It's partially what got me into games like chess, because at that point I didn't have anyone to play with. You know, there wasn't things that I could do, because the original Age of Empires, this game, originally came out in 1997.
Birth your baby.
I was 5. We didn't get it until we got our first computer in 98. Almost 99. So it was a little bit longer for us. But we did eventually get it. Okay, we are making another. Just building a small army. We just need a small army. Alright, I want to take you to And build a storage pit right here, because I know you guys are going to end up over there. Oh, actually, you know what? We're going to take you guys too. Build that. I think I have gold. I have 100 gold that I don't really need. Okay, so we have our nice little stockpile. We're working on it. Farms are doing decent. Oh, I could actually... Why not? Well, it's, you know... I mean, I didn't find any stone, so the stone and gold doesn't really mean anything. But yeah, so... You know... Kind of it is very much a slow-moving game. Thankfully, when they updated it, they didn't, like, super update the AI, because I'd have been so sad if they made the AI, like, absolutely swole. Sometimes it's nice to have to yell at your game to actually do what you're telling it to do. Like, that sounds horrible, but it is. Okay, so that's almost done. Okay, infantry armor, archer armor, cavalry. Ooh. I'm supposed to be stockpiling my food, though. Shit. Okay, we're gonna slowly but surely add a few more. There we go. Because I just want to kind of keep a level head here. There we go. Got farms. I'm going to make another farm. There we go. Okay, so we're doing good. We are dealing. Get over there. I feel like I should probably build a stable too. Like, I feel like it's not necessarily imperative, but I feel like it might be helpful, so we're going to build a stable just because. Okay, we're going to get you over here. Get you over here. Okay. Oh, I feel like that hand-to-hand unit attack is so much better. We are going to do tool working. Tool working is important. Some of these things are actually important. Like, they're really not, like, life or death important, but it is good to have them still. So. Oh, I'm going to have to move further up. Oh, good. More fish. More fish. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave the archer here. We're just going to very gently kind of tease. Oh, actually, no. Let's only do one of those. All right, I'm actually gonna move my army back. I'm gonna use the scout, and we're gonna use the scout. But yes, so. I like a hive. No, you should. It should be fine if the headphones are plugged in.
I was gonna try to forewarn you. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so we're gonna take just the scout in, and hopefully not get our asses handed to us by whatever's over here. I feel like I should probably build. Okay, so we have some hand-to-hand, some distance fighters. Okay, we're just gonna... I love how instead of having the horsemen say anything, you just get horse noises. Just...
I mean, would you be able to hear the horsemen over the noise of horses?
I don't know, but what I love about this is he looks like he's riding side saddle. You know he's not. Oh, we found that. Okay. So, Ruins. Ancient structures built by now lost cultures. Ruins can be a victory condition or increase your score. Okay, so we found the ruins, I think. Yeah, we have officially captured the...
Sorry.
Oh, it's because it's what he was watching. So we've captured the ruins. So if we lose that before we get to 800 food, I know where to go. I really kind of don't want to mess with it too much, though. You get up there. So there's that. Can you actually... No, I can't research anything. You don't need to research anything there. I could probably research this, but I really want to get to that. Okay, I need more farms. I can't do this anymore. Okay. So we do have little armies. We got little armies. We've captured the ruins. Now we just need to make it to 800 food, and we are golden, and I may never see an enemy at all. I feel cheated. Let us scout up the river, see if we see anything. I don't necessarily see anything. Oh, we have found the other people, though. Oh, back up.
So, whoa, back there, so.
Okay. Oh my god, Becky. Okay, we just need 250-ish more. Woo! Gonna get there. Oh god. My back. It just... Eventually, there'll be less flab here. I've actually been doing really well, going to the gym and such, like actually remembering to go. I was gonna go tonight, then I decided, since I hadn't seen y'all in like a week, it was more important to come spend some time with y'all, and I can do the gym sometime tomorrow. So, we will be going to the gym tomorrow. So close. We are so close to finishing this one. Nah. There we go. 799 food. Jesus.
The gods have blessed our great pharaoh Narmer and united our people. Egypt is destined to become the greatest civilization ever seen. The pharaoh has promised you a spot on the carved stone tablet commissioned to honor his victory. For obvious reasons, your image will not be as big as his.
My god, I love that. For obvious reasons, your image will not be as big as his. Really? I'm the one doing all the work.
The reputation of a united Egypt is spreading to all corners of the world, and trade has vastly increased your people's wealth. With this prosperity, the pharaoh Djoser has decided that a mere mastaba, a simple mud tomb, will not be enough to serve him in the afterlife. Instead, he has ordered the architect Imhotep to design a stepped pyramid that will be visible from miles away. Such a large project will require great resources. You have been ordered to go to the north and set up a trade post to collect the gold for the pyramid. At the same time, you must venture into the desert and find a quarry to supply stone for the construction. Your trading partners, the Minoans, Canaanites, and Libyans, could become jealous of Egypt's success and might even cease trade and attack your people. In case our diplomats fail to keep the peace, you must defend your trade ships. The pharaoh is entrusting you with the success of this project.
My heart hurts. He just pronounced that name Imhotep. and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that is how you pronounce it. But I have always heard it as Imhotep. One word. One real quick noise, not Imhotep.
It's not like teeth. It's one word.
But the way he said it, he said Imhotep.
Because he thinks he's fancy.
He put that ho real heavy in there, man. Just ho.
No, it's a hoe.
In prehistory, people bartered with other groups for food and useful necessities. Later, when small farming communities appeared in Egypt, trade increased in importance and people traveled far to acquire goods or tools that they could not find in their hometowns. Evidence of trade between Egypt, Mesopotamia, and even the Indus Valley of India has been dated to as early as 3000 BC. During Pharaoh Narmer's reign, pottery with Narmer's inscription was produced in Canaan in the modern-day Levant for shipment to Egypt, showing that Egyptian rulers looked overseas for rare luxury items. Despite these early contacts, trade did not become a major source of wealth for Egyptians until the late Old Kingdom. Trade provided Egypt with cedar wood from Lebanon, ebony and ivory from Africa, incense, myrrh, and oils from Arabia, gems from Afghanistan, and gold from Nubia. In return for these goods, Egypt exported grain, flax, papyrus, linen, gold vessels, and fish.
American shilling.
Shut up. The Nile River was as instrumental to Egyptian trade as it was to the country's agriculture. The Egyptians constructed rafts and boats from papyrus reeds as quality wood was rare in Egypt. The wooden boats that were produced were long and were lashed together with ropes. The seams between planks were packed with bundles of reed to keep the water out, and they lacked the internal framing that the later boats had. Egyptians used these boats to transport goods along the Nile and the Mediterranean coast. The Nile and the Mediterranean coast. Trade and farming generated wealth for the pharaoh, around whom a cult was established, linking him to the god Horus. Massive tombs were built to prepare and house the pharaoh for the afterlife. These tombs were filled with gifts, animals, ships, and even servants. The early tombs were called mastabas, rectangular mud tombs. Between c. 2667 to circa 2648 BCE, Pharaoh Djoser built the first pyramid, consisting of 6 mastabas on top of each other. Each successive mastaba was smaller than the one below it, giving the appearance of a stepped structure. An architect named Imhotep is traditionally credited with this design. The biggest pyramids ever built were those at Giza. The largest was that of Khufu, also known as Cheops, and dates from between 2560 to 2540 BCE. During the Middle Kingdom, fewer pyramids were built, and they were of a smaller scale. By the New Kingdom, the tradition of pyramid building had largely ended, although the Nubians of modern-day Sudan continued to build pyramids for centuries. Now, what I'm going to talk about here, I want to make sure my facts are correct. So, interestingly enough, the earliest known stepped pyramid built in the Americas was built by the Olmecs and is located at La Venta in Tabasco, Mexico, dating between 1000 BC and 400 BC. Now, I realize there is a huge difference between these time periods, but that's just the Americas. If you look in China, if you look in almost everywhere on this planet, for some reason, we built pyramids. I'm so intrigued by the fact that that was something that we just did as people.
A lot of people theorize that actually pyramids might have ended up being like power plants or things to help try to harness energy, almost like windmills.
So,
That's
it's something interesting. All right, we are going to trade now.
But it is odd that everyone around the world, even though a lot of those cultures were separated.
Okay, do I start with I do start with 2 people. I don't know what's going to be my best bet here. Okay, Did I start with a barracks? No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. Why would I start with a barracks? Why would I get anything fun? Pin is debunking you right now by stating that pyramid is
no,
just...
It would be ridiculous.
I know,
It's
but
not
he's...
my theory.
But he's just stating pyramid is the most effective way to stack stone without mortar.
Okay, but even then, what was the point of everywhere? It wasn't. It's more the concept that not just one place was doing it, but
Oh yeah, no.
all across the world and cultures that were completely separated that weren't able to intermingle were still doing it.
Yeah, no, I
around
do...
the same time as each other.
I do legitimately find it very interesting that that was
There's
something that we all
reason
did.
if cultures from completely different areas of the globe that had no way of really contacting each other or doing it, there is something that is innate about it, either whether it's human nature or if it's something that, you know, is lost to the history, lost to time, that we don't know about because it degraded. You know, there's so much missing information. It's not like everything was recorded, and even things that were recorded, maybe 0.5% of it was saved between deterioration, fire, war, everything else.
I will forever lament the burning of the library at Alexandria. That is literally my Roman Empire. I'm just gonna say it. Sorry, he distracted me. I wasn't making... Who are you?
Sorry, I didn't mean to distract you.
No, I actually made my game go funny. I was not debunking him. I'm just happy he doesn't think that aliens build them.
No, Jesus Christ. Look here, I have my own conspiracies about certain things, but I'm not... Even if they did build them, I don't really got... Even if I were to figure out that aliens built them, what good would that do me? Ooh, now I know the truth.
This is such an interesting setup because, like, I know I need a military because obviously they're going to attack me eventually. It wouldn't have said anything about it if they weren't. But at the same time, to have a military, I need wood. To have wood, I need food. To have food, I need workers. And it's just such a cycle. It's such a fun cycle. No, I do not believe he believes that aliens built them. I do believe he has a mild amount of sanity.
Only a little bit of it.
Well, you are dating me. Ask Pin. He's not even dating me, and I drive his sanity out the window.
He did not have much to begin with.
I'm sure he resembles that remark.
He resembles it, so he is that remark.
There we go. Okay. Oh, is that your old one?
My old one, my second old one.
Okay.
Now I'm down to this.
Ah,
I've worked through a couple places.
worked tirelessly.
Look here.
You have?
Not tirelessly, like that.
I was not saying anything against it.
Tirelessly sounds like I'm being obsessive. I'm more just.
No, you've legitimately worked tirelessly on it.
I've gotten it thorough, and now I'm down to like only 20 of the reverse hollows left. It's just frustrating at this point because basically everywhere you go, it's not going to have the ones you need that you know what I mean, the extras. So then you're paying shipping fees on every single one.
I got a little bored, y'all. Like, sorry, not sorry on that one. Okay. I think we've got a pretty good balance going right now. These guys are already axemen, but I have to actually get there. Okay, so we have to go both directions because I need to find stone. I need to find gold. It sounds like I'm only going to be able to find gold if I use trade ships. So I feel like a trade ship early on is going to be better than a trade ship later after I'm already kind of like at a higher level. Like that seems to make more sense to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Probably I'm wrong. So I think I'm going to make one trade boat. We're going to send it down the river. We're going to hope for the best. The Giza Power Plant, Technologies of Ancient Egypt by Christopher Dunn. That was a weird one to read. I actually always enjoy like some quirky books, so I will probably read that for funsies. Stop stealing my food. Okay. I'm going to make one of you. Make one of you. Okay, so we're just gonna test the waters. Test the waters. What? I get a little bored sometimes when I'm just sitting here because like right now this is a point where I just have to kind of wait. This is a hurry up and wait situation.
Looking at you sing the song and test the waters, and I'm like, okay.
We're gonna take a boat up the river. Take a boat up the river, trade for lots of gold. How fast is this little trade ship? Jesus. No, don't! That is not what I wanted you to do. I'm so sorry. We're gonna trade wood for gold. So what does it have? It has, I don't know. So yeah, we're gonna protect our area right here. Gonna build a, no, we're not gonna build a, yeah, we are gonna build a scout ship, never mind. Gonna build a scout ship. We're gonna hope we didn't just overly piss them off. Okay, the Minoans are allies, you guys are neutral. I don't want to pay tribute to anyone. Oh, I wish I knew where the Minoans were. Okay. Good. Okay, so it is bringing me back stuff. And they're not attacking it even though I fudged up. Okay, I can handle this. All right. I need another one of these for now just to protect this side. Oh, those yellow guys are going to be so mad at me. A lot of people think that Egyptians were stupid and that there is no way they could make pyramids. Honestly, I have never viewed them like that. I have always kind of viewed the Egyptians with, I don't know how to put it, but just honestly a sense of awe at some of the stuff that they were able to do and figure out and whatnot in that region. That is a horrible region to be in. When you think about like trying to advance as early man and whatnot, they're like the game talks about it a little bit. And no, you can't take Age of Mythology. Oh, hey, hold on. Back up. Oh, good. The Libyans don't like me. Oh, they have 2 ships. If their second ship comes in, we're going to be screwed. Come on. May have to wrest control of the thing here, but I need to work with him. Get more, I guess. We're gonna need more. 2 there, 2 there. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we'll have to... I don't want to only trade with them, though. Yeah, we're gonna have to protect our trade ships here. The Libyans seem to be leaving those alone, though. And I'm only trading with the Canaanites right now. So... Alright, we're gonna have you build an archery range, actually, because we're gonna need one. And then we'll move on to other shit. Okay, so let's hope that this one can get kind of squeak by without being attacked. Oh, no it cannot. No it cannot. Thankfully it doesn't shoot for shit. Bro, I have 3 ships. You have 1. What are you gonna do? Okay, you go back here for repairs. So the Libyans don't like me. Oh, they really don't like me. Oh god. Okay, I'm probably going to lose this trade ship. I'm not going to lie. Because it appears that the Libyans do own the seas. I don't know why they don't like me. I haven't done anything to them. I mean, I haven't given them tribute or anything, but I shouldn't have to. Rude. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Okay, we're just gonna have to continue trading with just the Canaanites, apparently. Thank you for trying to shink my shink. I'm a Russian submarine commander. Oh god. My Sean Connery is slipping out. Sad. It's a sad day when you turn into Sean Connery. Mainly because I know I'll never have as much charisma as that man. And it's a sad thought. Okay, so let's see. No one there. You're not doing anything. You two are doing your stuff. We're adding more domestication. Oh, actually, hold on. We can look at that. I want to look at that, actually. So, page right. Market. So, domestication. It adds plus 75 food production to our farms. Woodworking. Woodcutters work faster and carry plus 2 wood, so they carry 12 instead of 10. And plus 1 missile weapon range. That leads into artisanship, which is woodcutters working even faster and carrying plus 2 wood and another missile range. Domestication turns into plow, which allows plus 100 food production for farms. I don't know if that stacks. We'll have to check. And it adds in the wheel, which villagers move 50% faster and is required for chariots. I just about started singing a song from my childhood. You know you're a choir kid I'm gonna say this, rephrase. You know you're a choir kid, most likely in the Midwest of America, when saying the word chariots makes you want to start singing a very particular song. The fact that he also knows.
Now I know what one you're talking about.
What
I'm
song?
sitting over here wondering which one she could be talking about. And you said that shit.
It's like you're sitting there and he's like, I don't want to think about that right now, but it's gonna happen. Oh, I lost a ship somewhere. That's alright, we can take out the Libyan ships. Okay, you need to go up for repair though. I need a second one of you for safety. God. I'm gonna do that for now. Oh, I feel like I should make more people. I don't want to yet. No, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. All good things to those who wait. Sorry for those of you on Twitch who are once again stuck with an ad. I do adore you. I have them set in a way that works, in my opinion, best for my channel. And by that I mean I lose more viewers when I have pre-roll ads. So if I run ads in the hour, I don't get pre-roll ads. And as much as I hate this ad-driven society that we have, it's my best bet to maintain viewership. So I do apologize for how irritating I'm sure it is. It is not an intentional slight on anyone to have ads. I just want to be able to, continue making content and having people be able to see the content and, come and experience it with all of y'all. So admittedly, I do have this on YouTube. I do stream to YouTube. I think we're gonna go up to we're going to the Bronze Age, y'all. Sorry, that was really excited. I think the link is in my Discord. If not, I will get the link up somewhere that people can see it. So we're going to explore a little bit, because I couldn't find another dock. Oh, there's stone. Oh, back up. Oh, God, they have a... Back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up. Oh, one of you just got hit. Ooh. Okay, so now we need to back up a bit. We need to back up a bit. We need to back up for repairs. I'm actually going to bring our repairman to us. Come here, bud. Walk down here. Okay, so we are upgrading to the next era of life, which is really kind of cool. So the Libyans are protecting the stone, and I need the stone. Sorry, Libya, you have to die. That is how that works. It is nothing personal, quite literally. There we go. There we go. We're gonna be in the Bronze Age. It's all gonna change in a minute. I'm so excited. Bronze Age. Everything gets real pretty in the Bronze Age, honestly. Waiting. Look at that. It's like all stone and stuff. It's real cute. Why am I getting attacked? Oh, I'm getting attacked. Okay. Well, you might have to go there then. Okay. Could you finish fixing any of these ships, bro? God. Okay, +2. Hand to hand. I could do an improved bow. Can't go any higher than this. So looks like it's something like 325. We'll see what happens when I do that. Improved bow, and we're gonna be done. We have to stop there. I don't have enough to continue. Okay. I'm gonna move them out. Can I upgrade? I can upgrade to War Galley when I have enough food. We're gonna turn that off for now. We're gonna upgrade to War Galley. I could also upgrade my fishing ships. We're gonna do that too. Upgrading. I'm gonna sound like the villain in Robots, but upgrades, people. Like, I have seen people be like, oh, I'm gonna play and I'm only gonna play this level and I'm not gonna get any higher and I'm not gonna do anything else. And it's like, why? Why you stop yourself from doing things and from getting places? Like, it's just kind of silly to me. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, God. I'm almost gonna have galleries. Galleys. Okay, so now my farms have... I don't know, because I don't know who's the closest. You're the closest. Okay, so we're gonna watch this farm, and we're gonna wait for it to reseed itself. Let me get that though, because I can. Oh, we have improved bowman. It takes gold. Oh, we're gonna get the composite bow. I don't want to waste my gold. Is the composite bow really... Whoa. Like, is the composite bow really that important, though? Like, in the long run of things. I'm gonna wait and see. The wheel. Okay. I want my villagers to... Pincetta says the composite bow is quite important in the long run. I must get it then. I am required by law. Okay, so it's gonna reseed. Alright, so we'll see how much it has. So slow. Oh my gosh. Oh, that feels so good. Did I upgrade my merchant ships? No, I did not. Okay, you're low. Oh, yeah, so 425. That's not bad now. That's an acceptable amount of food. You're carrying 20 now, so that's nice. Probably should build a second dock, honestly. I never build more than one dock, but this time I feel like almost obligated to do so. So we are going to... Who are you? Oh, you're a hunter. Alright. So we're gonna get these guys. Oh, we have a short swordsman. How cute. I need to rebuild this. Just to the ground. Alright. Improved bowman. Okay, they're going. Let's try to... Oh, back up, back up, back up. Don't get hit by it. I'm legitimately only getting like 2 projectiles out per ship before I have to move. Okay, we're just gonna get rid of this. They have the stone. So I need to upgrade that, and then I need to build a light transport. Because I need to put some villagers where there is stone. That's... Oh my god, they move so fast now. It's little zoomies. Chariot archer. I have to. I have to build at least 2 chariot archers. I'm sorry. Y'all are just slowly encroaching on my area, ain't ya? Wow, y'all take forever. Okay, so... Oh, you still only get 20. Weird. Okay, so it doesn't help me much. There we go. Composite bowman. Doing so much, y'all. I'm moving. Okay, I really do want to build a government center, because I haven't built one yet. Research the watchtower, research a wall. Gonna build a wall, it's gonna be the best wall. In my... Okay, so the Minoans are on the map. I have yet to find them. I hit harder than you now. Go away. Okay, the Libyans are gone. The Hittites are gone. Awesome. So... There's the Minoans. Well, they even have 2 docks. Okay, so let's... keep you here. Let's have you go here, actually, instead. I want to see if I get more trading to my partner, if that makes sense. You know, because they're supposedly my ally. So I really want to see if... No, still only 20. Okay, so we're transporting them. We have 5 people not do? Oh, you're not doing anything. Barrack unit. Oh! Oh, that is such a good one. Okay, we're gonna get that. First of all, I want to see what the Minoans have seen. That's my big thing with the writing. Sweet channel points. God, what did you do that I can't see? Ad break finishing now. Sweet channel points. Hee hee hee. Okay, I haven't seen anything yet, so we're good. I hope. Nothing yet. I don't like the way you say that. Okay, so alright, he's got a cute little town. It's so adorable. Oh, he got elephants. How are you getting food? You have nothing to make food, my man. Oh, there you go. It's like you have like 2 lone villagers. What in the world? Is that a composite? That is a composite boatman. Oh my god. When I put this on and listen to when I hit my government building, please. I figured
Makes me think of Zuma.
I just figured it would make you giggle.
It makes me think of Zuma.
Chariot archers. Ooh, I could upgrade to sentry towers. I'm not going to, but I could. Town center walls. Turn the fan on. And I took my sweater off.
You're wearing jeans. I'm wearing pants. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom here in a minute anyways.
Okay.
The old people are gonna be up anytime soon.
I don't think so either. Okay, guys, y'all were all supposed to be doing this. Why?
I'll peep in on the small one.
Okay. Come on, take out all the stone first. Please. Okay, so we're doing good. I'm so close to that 500 gold. We're actually gonna make it, y'all. It's only been like 30 minutes.
I thought you had moved him to his bed.
No, he was still in ours.
He still is. It'd be a problem if he wasn't.
I feel so good about myself.
What?
Because we haven't opted to take out the Phoenicians, which we could have. We're gonna have our gold here in a minute. We're stockpiling the stone. I have the tiniest little army. It's so cute. Minus 30 plus 2. Okay. Research nobility plus 15% hit points for all horse units and camel riders. Required for scythe chariot. Hum, 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 hum. We are so close. 498 gold. I'm gonna laugh if I manage to get 60 more stone. Okay, no, I did get the gold first. I was gonna giggle so hard if I got the stone before the gold, because at this point that's all we're waiting on now. We are gonna get the win, the win, the win. Which, it's a tutorial campaign. I should get the win, honestly. What time is it?
2 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
With the supplies you gathered, the first pyramid of Egypt is built in honor of Pharaoh Djoser. People from far and wide are in awe of this achievement, and Egypt's fame grows. Djoser's successor already has plans to build an even larger pyramid. In time, these structures will dot the land of Egypt and lost in eternity, guiding the pharaohs into the next life.
Ouch.
Okay, we're good. mild confusion. My thing was telling me that it couldn't read me.
Egyptian culture is flourishing and the population is growing. In order to provide for the administration of the kingdom and serve the gods, new professions have been established. Scribes and priests help the pharaoh in his dealings with the military, the people, and the gods. These new specialists have quickly gained prominence and become vital to Egyptian civilization. In the north, west of the Nile Delta, scouts report Libyan raiding parties are approaching one of Egypt's most sacred cities, Heliopolis, built to honor the sun god Ra. As the lector priest of the city's main temple and army scribe of the pharaoh, you are commanded to stop these raiders at all costs. The priests in the city have offered their services to support the army. However, you must be wary of the Libyans who bring a siege engine with them to demolish the city's walls. This machine could be useful for our own armies, so instead of destroying it, the pharaoh has ordered you to capture this stone thrower and bring it to the town center at Heliopolis.
Okay. So what I have to say about this, and this is again just me going into a bit of nerdidity here. So interestingly enough, Heliopolis is so often I hear people talking about Heliopolis in the form of like Greeks. The ancient Greeks did agree with the name. It is still an Egyptian city, although Heliopolis literally does mean city of the sun in Greek, which I find quite interesting. But they did identify it with the Greek god Helios in later years, which I find quite interesting. Mild tidbit for you. Anyway.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I just wasn't prepared.
Are you getting up?
No, I'm fine. Alright, and yes, dear. The Egyptians developed a rich and varied region based on the worship of around 2,000 gods and goddesses. Some of these deities were worshipped throughout the country, some by a specific town and others within the home. Many of their religious beliefs were linked to the sun and the Nile, the two entities most responsible for the agricultural bounty that was the basis for Egypt's relative affluence. The pharaohs, with the help of priests, conducted rites throughout the year to ensure the regular flood of the Nile and movements of the sun. For major deities, great temples were built. A temple was not a place of worship. Rather, it was considered a home on earth for the god or goddess to which it was associated. The cult statue representing the deity might only be shown a few times each year at special festivals. Offerings brought to the temple were collected by priests and priestesses. The people would pray to a statue of the pharaoh because it was believed to possess divine powers and might intercede on behalf of the petitioner. Questions for the god or goddess were passed to priests or priestesses for reply. One of the most unique religious events in Egyptian history happened during the New Kingdom. Amenhotep IV, presumably the father of the famous Tutankhamun, created a cult around Aten, the sun god. Amenhotep IV renamed himself Akhenaten in honor of the god, and while still he acknowledged the existence of other gods, he only worshipped Aten. This created a quasi-monotheistic religion. The impact of this new cult was very limited, and after his death it disappeared as quickly as it had appeared. The decline of the Old Kingdom happened during the 6th dynasty, 2345 to 2181 BCE, when the power of the pharaoh gradually weakened in favor of regional governors. Internal disorders and a serious drought, combined with unusually low Nile floods, were the final blows to a decaying kingdom. The Old Kingdom period was followed by the First Intermediate period, during which Egypt was divided for over a century. And I will say this because someone is going to at me about this. I know I said at the beginning of this particular stream that I was not going to read all of this, but I absolutely love history and I love ancient history. And not just like Grecian or Egyptian. This just happens to be what I'm dealing with right now. So for me, it's more fun to read it all and to have it there and be a little bit of a nerd. So onward to religion. Oh, we got a little wall. Why are you all the way out there? Hmm. Okay, so I'm already in the Bronze Age, so there's not a lot I can do. Camel rider. Oh, academy, nice. Okay. Okay, that's doable. Bring the stone thrower to the marked area. Capture stone thrower. Alright. Okay. Nothing I will bonk you if you don't read this. Hope you like eggs. What? Okay. I can't tell which one sounds like more of a threat. I'm so confused. I'm reading. Am I missing something on Discord? Sorry, y'all. Mild Discord break. I need to make sure that, you know, they aren't trying to at me on Discord right now. Nope. Okay. Cool. No idea then. Okay. Priest moves faster, double priest hit points, conversion and healing. Okay. I can make things more effective at least. This one's going to be kind of interesting. It's like part of me feels like some of this isn't necessarily going to be the most important. Like, I don't know if building a dock's going to be important, mainly because I legitimately have not played this particular part of the campaign since I was a child. So, yeah. Said I should know what to build. Why are we building Easter Island? Not to be... Not to be, like, upset about it, but why? Bro, Easter is in 15 days, and the likelihood that that server is going to be up and running for people in that time period is low. We do not have any of the plugins ready. We, you know, I mean, there is a lot to be desired here. I thank you for assuming we might get it done in time. Oh god, they scream now. I wasn't expecting to scream. Okay. So let's move forward carefully. There might be fish, there might not be fish. Who knows? Could also most... Oh, they look fish. Yay, fish. And gold. 40%. We do not have 40% of the plugins done. No, we do not. And I know we do not. Don't lie to me like that. Ugh. Get mad at you. Okay. Caffeine. Okay, so I don't have enough woodworkers yet. I'm gonna need another. I have decent amount of food production. I don't think we have 40% of them ready because jobs weren't ready last I knew. I'm gonna preface this with that. Last I knew, jobs weren't ready. None of the shop GUIs are ready. The ranks aren't ready. I mean, a lot of the base stuff just isn't there yet. I would love for them to be. I would love for it to be ready and be available to play, but it's not. Why are you fogged? Oh, it's just because the... Okay, it's just because the way it looks. Never mind, you're not fogged. Okay. So... I actually need to build a decent army. Such a weird thought. I need to dock slightly closer. Ah! Oh, I'm stretching on my own, y'all. Look at that. I know how to take care of myself. Ha ha. I really want to get rid of this light, though. Lift that up. Turn that off. Pull this back down. There you go. So that'll be built faster. We has a watchtower now. Docks being built for ease. You can go back to this. Trying to think what's going to be my best bet here. Oh, it's so hard to tell. An academy would be nice, but it's not necessarily required. Government center would also be a huge boon. So we're going to do that. And then in regards to this, there we go. Just gonna get a bit of a thing going because I'm gonna need it. There we go. So I've just noticed something. Give me half a second. Due to the way I look at my game, can I move all of it together? Oh god, don't do that. Not in the middle of me streaming. Why am I doing this right now? Someone tell me why I'm being stupid. Oh, it's not gonna... We're just gonna do it that way. Yep, no one needs to know how dumb I'm being right now. Did it never fit? Oh, sure, now it moves together. That's frustrating. Don't even go there with me right now, people. Move that again. I need this here. Ooh, hey, don't lock the game capture, please. Move that. Move this. Don't at me for what I'm doing. I know it's really dumb. Wait, I don't know why I'm doing it right now, but I'm doing it right now. Because I decided right now was Pentultimate time. There we go. That's as good as we're gonna get. But now it kind of looks like I'm looking at my game. I felt kind of silly because it was just like not. I didn't like. I wasn't actually looking at my game and playing. I was just kind of looking like in the complete wrong direction. So at least now it looks like I'm looking at everything on screen. I feel less ridiculous now. Even though I know I technically am way more ridiculous than I was. Alright, we're gonna build an academy now. Alright, we need that for sure. Actually, we're gonna do that first for building ease. Okay, so it looks like there's no way through here, so we're gonna see. Oh, there is. Okay, because there's the... Okay. I have discovered how to paint eggs. Did you not know how to paint eggs before? How sad is your childhood? I'm confused. I'm fairly confused right now. What? Okay. What did I just upgrade? Oh yeah, that's what I upgraded. Figure out who's building it. There we go. Oh no, that is way too close to my... Okay. Why did we let them build it? We're gonna be here a minute. Where is it? Granary. Can do. Oh my god, there's their barracks. I can't automatically, really? Oh, hey! I might not be ready for this. Ooh, this is bad. I was not ready for that. I'm love my shocked Pikachu face at, oh shit, the enemy has people. Go back here. The fact that these guys aren't just attacking... Ugh. Guys, I'm kind of losing people here. Help. Oh, we have a glitch and a half right there. There we go. He's trying to build shit. Actually, it is Minecraft. There it is. Oh, you actually just straight up killed my monk. Shit, because he's expensive to replace. Ugh. There we go. We need more villagers. Bro, back up! Back up! They have a monk! Why? Yeah, I'm gonna need more... I gotta have you come here. Oh shit. Sure. What is your funny joke there, Nick? Back up. Okay, I need to take out his damn... This guy. Oh, 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 oh. Shit. Oh, you are coming from all sides today. Could you guys actually do what I just asked of you? Of course you can't. I'm actually gonna lose this one, y'all. I don't have one, but let me know if you hear one. Oh, hilarious. Yeah, I'm actually gonna lose this one, y'all. That's absolutely hilarious. That is not funny at all. Damn. Yeah, I needed to not kill the stone thrower. Alright.
The sacred city of Heliopolis and its mighty temples have been
We're gonna
plundered
try
by
again.
the Libyan raiders. In anger, the pharaoh has stripped you of your titles and forces you to help work on his monument for the afterlife. In case you have forgotten, the builders are buried in the tomb with the pharaoh when he dies. It appears that you will have all of eternity to make up for your mistakes.
In my ever-loving defense, I'm going to say I wasn't 100% sure what I was working with. You know, I wasn't 100% sure. Let's try that again. Okay. Immediately this. Immediately that. I know immediately that. They're gonna come from this way, although they can come from this way, so I should probably put towers here, but we're not even gonna worry about it. I'm not even gonna worry about my military yet. I just not. Like, we're just point blank not gonna worry about it yet. Alright, immediately down here. Immediately get gold. I need to be able to build another monk just in case. Because this is a battle to the death, and I did not take it seriously the first time. That is on me. Could you move slightly faster, bro? Okay, thank you. Okay. Yeah, there was not enough seriousness taken to that first attempt. And I don't know, it might take a couple times. This one's an interesting one. It's very fast-paced. Right at, like, it starts slow and then it's like, no, we're done. It's extremely fast-paced once it gets into it, so okay. Go into that. We're gonna flat out just build another monk. But yeah, he does not fuck around. This enemy does not fuck around at all. Which is fine until you realize I fucked. Okay. Good. Both of them are here. We're gonna leave it alone. We're not gonna attack him. We attacked him last time, and I think that might have made him mad. Like, I'm pretty sure that made him mad. We're gonna empty this little area of... Because it's such a small area, but at this point, it's just one of those things where I want to make sure I get the most out of what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and whatnot, so... No, don't attack him. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Okay, let him go. Thank you. Okay. There we go. I have to put towers up. Essentially, I have to make an army large enough to protect this monk, these monks, because that's what I need to be able to do. Is I have to protect the monks. Okay, so I have 2 fishing ships. That's at least making stuff. Oh, I really want that one thing, but I'm not gonna be able to get it right now anyway. Just not good enough on the food. building it, though, still not a bad idea. We're gonna build it, and we're gonna get it. Because if I can strengthen my walls, that's better. And if I can make it so my barracks doesn't cost as much, that's gonna be huge to my population and such. So. Okay. Crossing fingers. It is so much better to have that. I just don't have the ability right now. Build a couple of those. Okay. We're good. We're gonna get it. Hopefully. Hopefully this time we are not gonna have our asses handed to us. Crossing fingers. Do not get our asses handed to us this time. Like, part of me sits here and it's like, oh, I should be ashamed that I just lost to an AI. Part of me is like, hey, A, haven't played this game in absolute years. B, honestly, the interesting part about like old AI and new AI is like old AI doesn't necessarily cheat as much. It just plays to a certain, and I say cheat because new AI legitimately does cheat. It just plays to a certain sort of aggressive level, and if you're not at that level, you're going to lose, and that is what happened. I lost because I wasn't at the right level of aggressive. Dude, I don't have enough food yet. Okay. Alright, I want you here. There we go. We'll get there. We're gonna get there. I could do it at any time. Awesome. Thank you. Alright, so you guys are doing good. Okay. We're just gonna slowly but surely build up an army. It's gonna be mostly infantry units, which is not gonna be the most helpful to my life, but it is the most the best way for me to get the level of aggression that I need, if that makes sense. It's the most effective way for me to get what I need. So, we're gonna go with that. Okay. I don't know what just upgrade. Oh yeah, these guys just upgraded. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Awesome. We're doing it. Yeah, once that gets to... That's what I'm most definitely gonna do. Okay, I really do need more food. It's probably the stupidest decision I could make. And now we have to play a little bit differently. Gotta keep things more chill. Because not only do I have to capture that stone thrower, I have to stop them from killing it. So that's a thing. Okay, not archaeology, astrology. Astrology is going to be very helpful. Oh God. We're working on things. We're getting there. Building an absolutely insane small military. Convert. Okay. Awesome. So they can convert decently. Oh, they're gonna take that gold. Shit. I need them to not. That's the downside, is I really need them to not. Honestly, back up. There's not a lot we can do. It's already built. Yeah, it's already built. Back up. Back up. Provided they don't attack me, I'm gonna back up, you jackass. Alright, we're gonna do this. 70 and 60, 90. Okay, we've at least got most of the gold here. Look, can you two not? Like, sweet Jesus. Oh, it's because of this. They can't walk through each other. So we have camel riders. Yay. We have an ad starting in 40 seconds, just so everyone knows, over on Twitch. Hoping to get through this one alive. Looks like there's some more gold over there too we could probably nab. Oh God. Can you back up? I legitimately don't know what this AI is doing. Okay, so they... Can you guys just get the fuck... I shouldn't have to put you on no attack to just have you stand here. Ha! God, they're building everywhere. Okay, I don't know where that stone thrower is going to come from. So right now we're just preparing. Don't have a ton of gold either. So we are just gonna have to sit and hope. Go. Why is he being so slow this time? I feel like this is a lot slower than last time. Well, I already had a stable. Shit. Didn't have to build that one at all. Like, legitimately could have just not built that stable.
Maybe you were just trying to make sure you stay.
I
I'm sorry.
have nothing to say to you. Stop it. Say hi, guys. Say hi, y'all. Like, the AI is just like, I want to attack absolutely everything. And I'm like, can you not? We have an objective, and I need you to stay alive for that objective, please. Okay, ad break is finishing over on Twitch. Okay. Stop it. Oh, you're just gonna go one arrow at a time, aren't you? I feel like we should double my priest hit points first. Okay, add more unit hit points to horse units. Okay, so we're apparently attacking here now. Nope, back away, back away, back away. You can attack literally everything else but that. Come on. Come on. Nope, nope. Go the long way. Can you all, like, get over here and, like, stop them from actually doing anything stupid? There we go. See, it only took 2 tries. We got this, because there's no way, hopefully, that they're gonna get this stone thrower back. So I think this is the marked area. I think this is where we have to go, so we're just gonna... The fact that people scream. The fact that there is actually active screaming in this game. Like when you kill them is so insane. We have achieved victory, y'all.
You have saved Heliopolis from the Libyan marauders, and the gods are pleased. The pharaoh is grateful and has promised to fund the creation of a statue resembling your visage. It is an honor not usually bestowed on someone other than the pharaoh himself.
Pretty goddamn good-looking visage to resemble to. What
For centuries, the
time is it?
Nubians of the south have attacked and pillaged our cities in Upper Egypt. Pharaoh Senusret III is determined to deal with them for good. His plan is to subdue Lower Nubia by building forts along the Nile River all the way to the Fourth Cataract. To the south of your position, there is an island on the Nile, which would be an ideal location for such a fort. Explore the island, clear it of enemies, and build a town center and 2 sentry towers there. But remember to be wary of Nubian raiders coming down the river.
Okay, so I am actually going to stop here. We're going to back up. We will finish this when I come back, which will be probably later today or tomorrow night. Thank you all so much for being here. It's been absolutely amazing. And a special thank you to Pin for his wonderful history-loving self, because it's always so fun to have him around when I'm playing these kinds of games. But yes, I will see everyone later tonight. I do want to do more of this because I'm actually kind of having fun with it. I know that I started with the tutorial campaign, but honestly, what better way to kind of hop into it and just roll with it? Because again, while Age of Empires is still a huge game as far as like its, not this would be the predecessor, but like as far as its continuations and sequels, I know a lot of people who've played like 2, 3, and even now 4 who have not played 1. So it was really fun, and honestly, in my opinion, because I'm having fun with it and I really don't care, a good idea to start with the tutorial. I think when we finish with the tutorial, we'll probably roll with like the Glory of Greece or even Yamato, Empire of the Rising Sun. Mainly because Yamato, it takes us from Egypt all the way over to the very edge of the Eastern world. A new civilization is born, and it's quite interesting because it takes us literally from Egypt to Japan, and it's a fun little dichotomy there. So we'll probably roll with that one. I don't know, but cannot wait to see y'all soon. Much love to everyone. Gonna hop out of this if I can figure out how. Turn the pretzel back on. And I will see everyone soon. Bye, y'all.